Welcome back to the Bluegrass. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. I'm out with Duke and Barney, and somewhere around here is Buddy. Duke is a mixed breed dog. He has a little bit of boxer in him and who knows what else. Barney is a giant schnauzer, and Buddy back there is an English Labrador retriever. And he's kind of funny. He doesn't know how to do things yet. But what we're talking about in this video is whether or not pet health insurance is a good value for your family. Okay, now I'm the first one to admit I don't know anything about pet health insurance because I've never had it. I self-insure, right? I put back money and I keep it in a high yield savings account, and then when we have something pop up at the kennel, then I just pay for everything out of pocket. If it's a dog that's here for boarding and training and something happens, I pay for it out of pocket and then they reimburse me. Okay, now, I would like to know, based on your experience, if you have pet health insurance, has it been a good value for you? Now, the reason that I'm making this video today is you'll see these three puppies out. I have another puppy who's just a little bit older than these three guys, and they all like to hang out together inside, but when we went to come outside, I had to put the other puppy up because he's an Irish Wolfhound puppy, and he's kind of fragile. As a matter of fact, the first time that he stayed with me, he was running in the yard, tried to take a real quick turn, and he broke his left foreleg. And he broke it clean in half, right? Okay, so let's think about how much that cost me. I had to take him up to my normal vet, and we x-rayed him and looked at him, made sure that it was actually broken, and it was. And so that cost me a few $100s, and then since he's a young giant breed of dog, I wanted to get it fixed primo style. So I went ahead and took him up to Louisville to a vet clinic called Metropolitan. They have an ACE dog orthopedic surgeon there, okay? And listen, it's an awesome service, but it's pricey, okay? When I walked in the door, I had to give them $5,500 just as a deposit. You know, I don't know what happens if you don't have the $5,500 for the deposit, but like, bam, right then, had to give them $5,500. And that wasn't $5,500 plus a steak dinner and a free car wash. That was just $5,500 with the only guarantee being that it was going to be more when I came and picked him up, okay? So all in all, I ended up having about $8,000 in that broken leg. Now it healed up perfectly, and I'm not at all complaining because it was worth every penny of it. But luckily I had the money to pay for it, and the owner had the money to pay me back. And it's not easy just to be able to write a check for $8,000, you know. I'm older and I've been preparing for this kind of stuff for a long time, and the dog's, owner's a little bit older and is, pretty savvy when it comes to preparing for things like that. But that being said, I kept the dog for about 6 weeks after it broke its leg just for rehab, and over that 6 weeks, me and the dog's owner talked about whether or not he should get pet health insurance. Right. And we looked at a bunch of different options, and there's not really necessarily a clear-cut right or wrong answer in terms of what pet health insurance provider provides the best service, and whether or not pet health insurance versus just saving money in a high-yield savings account works out. Okay, so what I'd like to know is if you have pet health insurance, okay, like what's your experience been with it? Come on, nerd. What's your experience been with it? Have you been satisfied? And if you've been satisfied, what did you get it for, right? Did you get the kind of pet health insurance that, like, it's pretty expensive per month, but it covers more stuff? Or did you get the kind of pet health insurance that's got low premiums per month, but it only, it only covers like accidents and unforeseen problems, okay? Because I know there's a bunch of different kinds out there. Now, if you get a mixed breed dog, I think the pet health insurance is a little bit cheaper than it is on, say, a giant breed dog. There are certain types of dogs that have conditions that are not covered because, like, that breed is known to have that issue, okay? And since I don't know a lot about it, I'd just like for you to tell me about it, right? So that other people can watch this video and read the comments section, and we can kind of aggregate experiences. And look, you can put whatever you want to. I'm not going to edit these comments at all, but don't be shilling for an insurance company. And I'll be able to figure out if you are. I want real life experiences, and you can or cannot, I don't care if you list the company or not, but just kind of tell us, how did you come to a decision on how much you were going to spend per month for what kind of coverage, and then how those premiums per month changed over the lifetime of your pet. What were the reimbursement rates like? How quickly did they reimburse you? And how often were your claims denied, if they were ever denied? Okay, so put that stuff in the comments section, and hopefully when people come watch this video, they can kind of go through you guys' experiences, and they can have some real life information about what actually works or doesn't work in terms of pet health insurance.